What do Internet Ajay and Jaylin, my two biggest topics on this channel really ever, have in common? They are both terrible at managing their money. So I'm gonna talk about that right now.
My life is like a video game. What's I spell? Loads of money. All while I am still collecting coins.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Tom Dark channel. I am your host, Tom Dark, and today I am talking about money. I'm discussing the existence and the importance of money, okay? We're going to be discussing the theories behind money, the science behind money, the lore behind money, the persistence of money, and perhaps even some good choices you can make right now with your money as someone who is who's pretty young and is doing decently well with my financial situation. Full disclaimer, I got a D+ on Intro to Economics, and I'm basically a child, so take this all with a grain of salt. Invest all of your money in Tom Dark stock right now, okay? At this very moment, if you're not a cringy loser and a no-life individual with literally nothing to live for, I mean, you should definitely be investing in my business so that I can improve you and your family's life. And believe it or not, to invest, you don't even need to give me your money. You just need to subscribe to the channel.
All right, so you now have 24 hours to spend the $1 million. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's start with my Indian boy, Internet Ajay. Perhaps the greatest Indian boy there is, in fact, rivaling Mudahar's power level, as Mudahar could simply never even begin to accrue the amount of raw pussy that Internet Ajay has been inside and experienced, okay? One of the details you probably remember from the Ajay story is the fact that he actually lost $25,000 to a cryptocurrency scam, where he basically put his life savings into this fake wallet on his phone that took like 8 years to download, and then the guys behind the app like took it and spent it all on Star Wars Funko Pops. So this left Internet Ajay, a 43-year-old man, financially destitute, paying $3,000 a month for a one-bedroom apartment, snorting vitamin C off of his cat's back to feel something again, anything again.
Are my lines good enough? I don't know if I'm good at this.
Basically not a good situation that he was in. Yeah, okay, so Ajay posted like a twit longer about how he lost all of his money basically, and it was like this big sad thing for him. I'm gonna do a super dramatic narration of that right now with music, so you guys can really feel that emotion and really be brought into the atmosphere of this video, because we're gonna be expressing some sincere emotions here. We're gonna be expressing some sincere sadness, and I'm gonna tell you guys some inspirational stuff, okay? So let's get into this twit longer. Let's get into this recounting of how he was scammed. Basically, I had $20,000 to $25,000 USD of cryptocurrency on my phone in a wallet called Atomic Wallet. I, new to crypto, was recommended another wallet called the Moon Wallet by a friend. I went to download it for my Android. Link below. Do not click it. Oddly, it took 3 days to download, which was weird to me because the Atomic Wallet took 2 minutes. At first, everything was okay because my money was currently unavailable for withdrawal. It was being unstaked. Staked means you put it into a staking pool to collect interest. It can't be withdrawn while staked. If you unstake, it takes 2 weeks before you can withdraw. I had unstaked it 2 weeks ago, and it was going to be available for withdrawal the day after I found out Elon Musk was going to be hosting SNL. Perfect. I thought I was going to buy Dogecoin. It was 31 to 34 cents at the time, and I knew it would go up. I stayed up all night waiting for the moment my funds would be unstaked so that I could buy Dogecoin. Then it became available. I clicked withdraw funds and put in my address to withdraw it, but before I could hit send, it was suddenly gone. Someone had withdrawn my funds a split second faster than I could have. I contacted Atomic Support and I posted on Reddit about the issue. I posted on Reddit about the issue. No. I later found out that someone had gotten access to my account and transferred my money to their wallet. I tracked it down and saw it went to like 4 to 6 different wallets, then was withdrawn. I saw a Some Ordinary Gamers video who talked about how some scammers operate as crypto trackable, but not stoppable. I'm pretty positive that all of the research Ajay has done on crypto came down to Reddit and YouTube videos, if I had to guess. I couldn't cancel the transaction. I couldn't do anything. My $25,000 was gone. I cried. I was angry. I don't understand. It took me days to realize what happened. I, like a dumbass, was afraid of losing the 12 words of my Atomic Wallet. The 12 words are a specific set of words that Atomic Wallet gives you so that you can recover your wallet if you lose your phone with the wallet on it or something. Well, since I was afraid of losing the $20,000 to $25,000 in case my shitty Samsung Galaxy S9 broke, I screenshotted the 12 words on my phone. I then realized the Moon Wallet I thought was real was a scam. I believe they downloaded my images on my phone and found the 12 words and recovered it. That's why it took 12 days to download. I think they used a bot to withdraw it in a split second faster than I could. Alternatively, they could have hacked my phone with malware and force withdrawn it. I don't know what happened for sure. I just know my money is gone. There is no internet police. I could be dying of fucking leukemia and need the money for chemo. The scammers do not know and do not care. I was devastated. I was mad at myself for being such a moron. The 20 to 25,000 was my life savings. I saved for 2 to 3 years for it. I worked hard investing into options trading to make some of it. I even cut costs and lived very frugally to save it up when I could have been enjoying life more. All of that time was gone in an instant. I emailed Atomic Wallet support, who took 5 days to get back to me and said there was nothing they could do. I emailed a cryptocurrency recovery company who flat out told me 20 to 25,000 USD is not enough money to make it worth their time to help me. Like, WTF? I feel sick to my stomach. Some piece of shit did this to me and doesn't even care. It sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it. No point in fretting. Well, I think you definitely did fret a bit here. I think perhaps the point of this was to fret, but you know, I digress. You know what? Maybe if you guys are in a similar situation, you can turn to Reddit in your time of need. Okay, go confide in Reddit. So wow, you know, quite the sad story we just took a look at, quite the sad tale indeed we have here from Ajay. My son just wanted to be a financial guru, okay? He just wanted to make some money on the market. He wanted to be like all of his crypto heroes. He had seen the CoffeeZilla channel. He had been on Reddit a lot. He had seen some Ordinary Gamers videos. You know, he was really passionate about it. He liked Elon Musk. He liked Dogecoin. He thought it was really cool, really funny idea, really cool, really cool product they had there. And he was like, hey guys, I want to get in on this Dogecoin. And he said, I will not fall victim to some evil scammer. Instead, I will make a bunch of money through legitimate means and investing, and this will pay off because I am the king. But he ended up losing his life savings on some degenerate crypto on like trying to invest in Dogecoin with this fake wallet. Now, even apart from the fact that he probably could have seen this was some weird scam app ahead of time, right? There were definitely some red flags. But even apart from that, okay, does Ajay strike you as the kind of guy to be super knowledgeable about cryptocurrency? Because given the fact that he constantly says stupid shit about YouTubers and draws false conclusions about the most lowbrow, seemingly stupid topic, YouTube drama, I think that maybe his financial analyst skills would not be amazing, would not be great. And I, Tom Dark, also have insider knowledge, okay, that when he was investing, even more than just that money, right, he was like messaging people about it, and they told him to sell and pull out and stop squandering his money on this stupid shit, and he simply would not cut his losses. He thought, you know, he's just got to hold, never sell, ever. He was eager, he was obsessed, and he really wanted to succeed on the market through these cryptocurrencies, and pretty much none of them panned out for him. He didn't make like a single cent. He lost a lot of money on crypto. And I think Ajay represents a person that I see online often. They're kind of common, right? Even Bo Blacks, the tweet reader himself, was pretending to be knowledgeable about cryptocurrency for a while and ended up losing $5,000 to some other like scam wallet or something, I don't know. Everyone is eager to just put money into crypto, and you know, it makes sense. I mean, there's no real work involved in theory, right? I mean, you just invest and then your money grows and then you cash out 3 billion% richer, right? That's the impression everyone has. And I think that that's the fallacy behind crypto, behind investing in Bitcoin. This is the falsehood of investing in general, I think. While it is true that you can get lucky, while it is true that there are people who do succeed in that way, those stories where the average dumbfuck succeeds in the crypto space, in investing in general, are the stories you hear about all the time because they build hype for the market and they encourage other people. They encourage suckers to go in. What you don't hear about is the other 1,000 people who lost half of their life savings because they thought that they could get lucky. The reality of investing and the reality of this kind of thing in general is that if you take a look at the people who actually do well in crypto, they usually have experience investing in stocks. They usually have experience in like the business technology world. They usually have a decent knowledge of how the economy works at least, or what drives up the price of coins. They pay a lot of attention to the markets, financial trends, and they are also not banking their life savings on cryptocurrency. In the wage cuck world we live in, right, there's this fallacy that through crypto, you can like pull yourself out of a normal life, never work a normal job ever again, just do no work, escape the capitalist wage cuck shit life, and descend to the capitalist base life where you're rich and barely pay attention to anything and have Amazon's new robot feed you grapes and jerk you off all day. But in reality, like, to succeed in investment, there is work that goes into it. It's not something that you necessarily just get into on your first day and you make an insane amount of money. That's pretty rare. And that kind of brings me to my next point. You will get more out of hard work, out of getting a job that you make, you know, more money with over time, than you will get from these foolish financial endeavors. Imagine if Ajay had saved that 25 grand and just continued making his ad revenue on YouTube. I can speculate that on the low end, Ajay is making like 10 grand a month on his channel. That's pretty good income, right? That's pretty great money to be making from YouTube. If he had just saved all of that money and then maybe put some of it in a safe stock like Amazon or Apple, companies that have long histories of growth and by all accounts should continue to grow, he could have put like 30, 40, 50 grand into it and cashed out a year later with a lot more, assuming that he, held it for a considerable amount of time. It wouldn't necessarily be a 9,000% return on investment. It wouldn't be some crypto rug pull money, right? But it would be more money than he had before. Another thing that he could have done is taken that money and put it in like a SEP IRA, which is basically a retirement account where you let your money grow and you don't have to pay taxes on it. And if you just put your money in there and let it, accrue interest over time, then hopefully you'll beat inflation. And by the time you take it out, it'll be worth more than you had before. I think if you're knowledgeable about crypto and NFTs, I guess, go for it, get rich, try to chase that bag, bro. But I think that all of these schmuck investors who do this are just not knowledgeable about it for the most part. Stop watching YouTube videos and reading Reddit posts from fucking morons, and go to your job, okay? Clock into your shift. Now, this about wraps up Ajay, okay? That is the Ajay finance story. But what about our main side chick, Jaylin, okay? What about her? What did she do here?
You make me mad. You do not know the way, sir. You do not know the way. And I'm gonna show you the way. The way to your death. I'm a murder. I'm gonna commit massive murder right now.
Please stop.
Watching the Hiroshima bombing, and it was a blast.
What did Jaylin do? What could she possibly have to do with all of this? Well, you will have to take some of this with, once again, a grain of salt because all of her tweets are gone and I can't see them anymore. But Jaylin makes quite a bit of money on YouTube. I would say like in excess of $7,000 a month. Just making dumb videos about like the Dream SMP or whatever stupid shit she talks about. And hey, you know what? $7K a month, that's a pretty great living, especially for what she does. But Jaylin is not a smart spender. In fact, she used to constantly tweet about her finances and she would brag to people in DMs about making so much money, right? But then she would tweet out like, oh man, I gotta get my stress spending under control. I spent all of my money on U2s again. I spent all of my money on the new Carson and Schlatt Funko Pop, guys. I spent all of my money on 100 new PewDiePie Brofist keyboards, okay? I think at one point they said that they had spent like $12,000 on what she called stress spending in the last like 2 or 3 months. What is stress spending? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, Jaylin is someone who got money gradually through YouTube and somehow also managed to find some way to just throw it away, to throw away their riches, their gold on whatever stress spending is, okay? You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Seriously, this is a little bit upsetting to me. Do not do this. I feel like in that regard, Jaylin and some other people who do YouTube who go from like a minimum wage job to making a pretty good adult wage and then immediately try to figure out how to empty their savings account are the same, right? Oh no, there's too much in here, guys. Okay, I need to get this out. Finally, there's more than $20,000 in my savings account. This is more money than I've ever had. There's a lot of cool things I could do with it. I want to spend it all right now. When in reality, shit like Funko Pops will not make you happy, okay? These dumb purchases will not make you happy. These dumb pieces of plastic that pile up on your desk will not fill the void in your heart, especially if you're spending all of your money on it, okay? What you need is friends. What you need is to go for a walk. What you need is a hug from your mom for the first time in like 5 years. And before that, you need to take a shower because you smell like shit. There's nothing wrong with spending a little money, okay? There's nothing wrong with wanting to buy nice things or even buy stupid things, okay? I totally get it. The holidays just happened and I spent some money on shit I didn't need for sure. I made that trip to Hot Topic. I made that trip to the Lego store. But I still also saved most of what I made for years, and I will continue to. I know if you're really poor, saving is hard because you're struggling to pay for basic expenses. So, it's hard to justify like saving a bunch of money. And I totally get that, right? It makes sense. It's not feasible. But as soon as I see these YouTubers who were in a rough situation get some cash, or even people who weren't in a rough situation, people who were just like spoiled kids, as soon as they get some cash, some of them just go and spend that money immediately as fast as they can, right? As soon as they get that little stimulus check, right, that $1,200, they go out and buy like sneakers and a TV and like a designer handbag. As soon as people make money, they're like, go, 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 boys, get to the top of the beach. It's like Normandy at the fucking, it's like Normandy at the mall, okay? Like the landing craft gets there, which is just their car. They get out, they're like, all right, all of my money, go into that store right now and find something dumb that I can spend it on. Get to the trenches, go! But you guys aren't Mr. Beast, okay? You don't have that kind of money to just spend. Like, do not give in to your materialistic urges. save for a while, and then if you save your money for a while, and then in a year you can sell your car, you can sell your shitty car for some money, and use that money combined with some of your savings for a better car, right? A car that will last longer, a car that has better gas mileage, and then you can get an apartment and move out. Okay, you can get a decent apartment and move out for like, you know, maybe $1,500 a month for a 1-bedroom. I mean, you know, prices are shitty for apartments right now, but honestly, that's not that bad where I live. If you can move out and you have a car and you can focus on work and you can focus on bettering yourself, maybe you can get a gym membership, which is, you know, that's not something I've done, but I mean, I've heard going to the gym is good for you, okay? Then you're probably gonna eventually be happy, okay? You won't need to spend your money on this stupid shit. But if you still want to, okay, if you still want to spend your money on that stupid shit, then if you make more money, then in a few years, once your savings is kind of fat, you can buy that stuff that you want without even have to worrying about it. Don't focus your time on how you can spend money, focus it on how you can make yourself better, on how you can make more, and how you can turn that money into more money. Bingo bongo, thanks for watching the video all the way to the end. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked it, then leave a dislike. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.
My life is like a video game.